Timothy Bradley Jr., the former two-division world champion and current ESPN boxing analyst, has never been one to mince words. Known for his candid takes, Bradley recently turned his attention to Gervonta "Tank" Davis, the undefeated knockout artist and current WBA lightweight champion. While Davis is one of the most explosive fighters in the sport, Bradley issued a blunt warning about the star's career trajectory, cautioning that talent alone won't guarantee longevity or greatness in boxing. Bradley, who fought some of the best of his era including Manny Pacquiao, Juan Manuel Marquez, and Ruslan Provodnikov, understands the unforgiving nature of the sport. Speaking in a recent interview, he acknowledged Davis' natural gifts, speed, power, and an instinct for finishing fights, but emphasized that discipline, focus, and the right career decisions are just as vital. "Tank is a tremendous fighter, no doubt about it," Bradley said. "But this game doesn't care how talented you are if you don't stay locked in. Boxing will humble you quick. I've seen it happen to guys with all the talent in the world who thought they were untouchable." Bradley pointed to Davis' out-of-the-ring distractions as potential red flags. Over the past few years, Davis has dealt with legal issues, public controversies, and questions about his commitment to training. While his performances inside the ring have remained dominant, Bradley warned that those factors could eventually catch up with him. "Look, at some point, the lifestyle outside the ring starts to affect what happens inside the ring," Bradley said. "Tank is still young, still explosive, but you can't play games at this level forever. All it takes is one night, one slip, and suddenly everything changes. That's how careers get cut short." Bradley also stressed the importance of facing top-level competition consistently. Though Davis has captured belts in multiple divisions and delivered highlight reel knockouts, critics argue his opposition hasn't always been the strongest compared to other champions. Bradley echoed those concerns, saying that Davis' true legacy will depend on whether he takes the biggest challenges available. Fans want to see Tank in with guys like Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Vasily Lomachenko, those elite-level fights, Bradley explained. "If you're going to be mentioned as the best of this generation, you have to prove it against the best. You can't just keep knocking out guys you're supposed to beat. That only lasts so long." Bradley's words carry weight not only because of his championship pedigree but also because of the way he conducted his own career. Known for his relentless training habits, discipline, and willingness to take on tough fights, Bradley carved out a Hall of Fame resume in an era stacked with talent. His message to Davis is less criticism and more a reality check. "Tank has everything it takes to be a superstar for years to come," Bradley concluded. "But boxing history is full of could-have-beens. He's at a crossroads now. Either he locks in and becomes an all-time great, or he slips and becomes another fighter we talk about in the past tense. The choice is his." For Davis, the stakes have never been higher. Undefeated at 30-0 with 28 knockouts, he remains one of the most marketable and exciting fighters in the sport. Every time he steps into the ring, arenas sell out and pay-per-views trend across the globe. But as Bradley's blunt warning suggests, superstardom in boxing is fleeting without discipline, consistency, and the hunger to prove yourself against the very best. Whether Davis heeds that advice remains to be seen. What's certain, however, is that the next few years will define his legacy. Will he rise to the occasion and cement himself as a generational great, or will distractions and career choices derail what could have been a historic run? As Tim Bradley emphasized, in boxing, nothing is guaranteed, and the clock is always ticking.